Hi, I'm Isabel, but you can call me Izzy, and I have the craziest story to tell you. But before I do, please like and subscribe. I grew up with my single mom in a house close to the beach, and ever since I can remember, I've been obsessed with life in and around the ocean. In my head, I was meant to save the ocean from evil humans.
Excuse me, sir. You can't just throw this here. Read the sign. Oh, just say yes so he can move and I can clean the mess that you guys have made.
Oh my God, who is this annoying kid? Izzy, what are you doing? Sorry about that. Please, carry on. He's a handsome one, huh?
But Mom, all this garbage is gonna go back to the ocean. I have to protect it.
And that's good, but you can't talk to people like that. Tell you what, let's go to the beach and collect some seashells. We might even spot a starfish.
Oh, yes!
Growing up, my love for the ocean deepened. I started participating in beach cleaning drives, and at 17, I was the youngest, most decorated volunteer, and even had my own YouTube channel about ocean life. Things were great, but a month before my 18th birthday, everything changed. I was at the beach one day when I noticed a strange man staring at me. I ignored him, but when I was going home that evening, he jumped in my way. What the heck? Who are you? I may look small, but I can do some serious damage. The man smiled and gave me a brochure. Easy there, kid. I'm Henry, the head of the Marine Conservation Summer Camp in Costa Rica. I was here for a vacation when I noticed your work. I'd love for you to join us this year. Holy mother of cows, was this real? Only the best of the best volunteers in the world joined this program, but I was as broke as a street rat. Listen, dude, sir, whatever. I'm very honored, but I can't afford to pay for this. That's okay, we'll have you fully covered. But why me? I'm sure there's lots of kids who would die for this chance. But not everyone has your drive, Isabel. Now hurry up and say yes before I change my mind. I told him to give me some time to think. This opportunity could change my life, but I had to make sure this was legit. So later that night, Mom did some digging, and I was relieved to know that the man wasn't lying. The next day, I texted him a yes. A week later, I landed in Costa Rica and was blown away by the size of the camp. I had no idea so many people were as passionate as I was about the cause. Excuse me, you're standing in my way? I turned around to face a blonde girl frowning at me. Sorry, I was just watching. I didn't ask. Could you move now? I need to walk on these red tiles only, or something bad'll happen tonight. I wasn't sure if I heard the girl right, but before I could react, a boy came out of nowhere and swooped her up. You know the drill. Carry me to my room, now! Of course, my princess. I was so confused watching the two of them leave, but just then Mr. Henry walked up to me and offered to show me around. As he led me to my room, he told me I'd be sharing with his daughter, Emma. I'd always lived alone, so I was excited to have a roommate, but my excitement turned to shock when I opened the door and saw the room filled with weird-looking dolls. What the heck was this? Don't touch my special dolls! I almost jumped out of my shoes hearing the voice. It was the same weird girl from before. That's my side of the room, so could you move your stuff, please? Legend has it that these dolls haunt you in your sleep if they don't like you, and I think they don't like you, girl. I'm Emma, by the way. You're Isabel, right? How did you know? The dolls told me. Told you, they're special. I'd never been this creeped out by anyone in my entire life, but since it was already late, I decided to ignore her and went to bed. By the time I woke up, she'd left. The first day of the program was set in the auditorium, but the place was too big and I had no clue where to go. That's when I spotted a guy. Hey, do you have any idea where the auditorium is? I'm a bit lost. Welcome to the club. I'm lost too, but maybe we can figure it out together. The guy introduced himself as Sam, and I noticed he was the same guy who carried Emma to the room yesterday. We got talking and were having a great conversation till Emma crept up from behind and started licking his ears like a puppy. Ew. Hey, sweetie, I know it's too early for you to take a shower, so I thought I'd lick you clean. Am I not the best girlfriend ever? Yeah, this is Isabel. She's my roommate, I know. Let's eat, I'm starving. See you around. Sure. That was awkward, but that was just the beginning. Over the next few days, I noticed that something was seriously wrong with Emma. She would wake up in the middle of the night laughing, and sometimes she would talk to her dolls like they were alive. And one night, I woke up to her staring in my face. What do you think you're doing? Watching you sleep, it calms me down. Please, go ahead. No way! Not with you watching me like a hawk. Don't be so dramatic. It's not like this is the first time this is happening. You do this every night? Gosh, you ask so many questions. Can you please go back to sleep? You're interrupting my meditation. I'd rather sleep on the beach than spend another second here, you freak! Emma looked at me blankly as I grabbed my blanket and left for the beach. But just then, my foot got caught in the sheets and I tripped. Gotcha. I looked up to Sam staring at me with his deep green eyes. Was he always this handsome? If you don't stop staring, I might get awkward. Sorry. I was just… Never mind. What are you doing here?
just watching the water. It's so peaceful. And you?
Emma, I don't know what's up with her, but she's kinda...
A lot? I know, but she's gone through a lot in life. After my parents left, Emma's dad, Uncle Henry, brought me up. We've grown up together, and she wasn't always like this. I feel bad for her.
Is that why you date her? Because you feel bad for her? Suddenly, Sam's expression changed and he turned around to leave. I'm sorry, I overstepped, but I'm not sure if I can be around her.
She's not that bad, and it's just your first day. Give her a chance and hang in there.
I took Sam's advice and decided to be nicer to Emma. I even hung out with her and Sam more often, and it wasn't so bad, especially because Sam and I hit it off instantly. We had a lot in common and could talk all day, but I could tell it bothered Emma a lot. Like this one time during a cleaning drive, Sam was helping me detangle a net, and I accidentally cut my hand. He was helping me when Emma fell to the ground. Help me, Sam. I'm too soft to see so much blood. Take me home. She started crying like a banshee, and Sam had to leave to calm her down. That night, Emma didn't even bother checking up on me. A few days later, the instructor informed us that Mr. Beast was in town and he wanted to visit us, and Sam and I volunteered to help out with prepping the camp. Why couldn't the pirate learn the alphabet?
Because he's stupid? Why else would he be a pirate?
No, dummy. Because he was always lost at sea. Get it? Get it?
That is too funny.
Suddenly, I felt Sam's hand on mine, and my heart went racing. Step away from my boyfriend? Now! We turned around to face Emma, fuming in anger. Stop flirting with him! Jeez, relax. We were just talking. I'm not blind. First, I thought you were jealous because I'm smarter than you. But now I know that you have your evil eyes on my Sammy Bammy. And you! Stop staring at her and move it! We have a date!
I'll see you around, I guess.
But we still have work to do. You can't just leave. He can, and he will. And I'm putting her here to keep an eye on you. Okay, weird as ever. I got back to work and tried finishing up on my own, but there was just too much to do. Suddenly, I heard footsteps behind me and assumed it was Sam, but my jaw dropped when I saw Mr. Beast in the flesh.
Too late for you to be up and working, right?
How art thou?
Sorry?
I'm talking gibberish. I'm a huge fan. What you do inspires so many people. It must be tough.
Yeah, but not as tough as what you guys do. I used to volunteer at this camp too. Best days of my life.
Wish I could say the same. Anyway, I thought you were coming next week.
I was, but then what's the fun in that? I like to give surprises.
Oh my god, did I just have a conversation with the most followed celebrity on YouTube? This had to be the coolest thing ever. The next morning, the instructor announced that Mr. Beast wanted us to participate in his new challenge. The rules were simple. Volunteers would be divided into 4 teams, and each of us would be given one part of the beach to clean. The team that cleaned the fastest would win a chance to be in a video with him. As luck would have it, Sam and I were on the same team, while Emma was in a different one. You rigged this, didn't you? So you could be close to Sam. Shut up. I have better things in life to do. I know Mr. Beast personally. I will go and ask him. I'm sure he'd love to know what a lying cheater's butt you are. As long as you leave me alone. But minutes after Emma left, Sam walked up to me.
Sorry about last night. I had to take care of her.
Look, Sam, I don't want to get in the middle of your mess. Emma clearly wants me to stay away from you, and I want to concentrate on my work.
And I'm distracting you?
Well, yeah, sort of.
Fine, but tell me one thing. Don't you feel anything between us? Not even the slightest spark?
It doesn't matter what I think. She's your girlfriend, and you love her too. So it's best you stay away from me.
I don't love her. Uncle Henry has done a lot for me, and I can't disappoint him. Emma's happier around me, and I'm just in the relationship because I owe him a lot. I would have broken up with her a long time back if I could.
My mind went blank as Sam came closer to kiss me, but just then, we saw Emma staring at us with tears in her eyes. How could you?
Emma, wait!
But Emma just turned around and ran away. Just then, the bell went off and the competition started. I could feel Sam's eyes following me, but I still felt horrible for Emma, so I ignored his glances. And then, in the middle of the competition, we saw Mr. Henry running toward us.
It's Emma. We can't find her. Have you guys seen her?
Not since the competition started. I'm sure she's around somewhere.
I don't think so.
Mr. Henry showed us the message on his phone. It said, "I'm leaving forever. Don't look for me." We frantically started searching the area, but Emma was nowhere to be found. I called 911, and soon we had a police search team looking for Emma too. Oh God, I hope she didn't go into the woods. That's the only place left that we haven't searched.
Well, we have to look to be sure, but what about the competition?
What about it? Emma's life is more important than anything else. Now hurry up! Sam dropped a text to Mr. Henry and we went into the woods. We tried searching the place, but soon it started getting dark. Disheartened, Sam and I went back to my room, only to find Emma sipping a milkshake. Oh my God, where were you? You know, just hiding. It was so funny watching you guys search for me like headless chickens. Best plan ever.
Are you kidding me?
We lost the competition. Your dad's a mess. We have the police going mad looking for you. And you're here sipping milkshakes and gloating over your stupid plan? Why? Because I wanted to teach Sam a lesson for betraying me and my dad.
What? I never betrayed you. All I did was try and keep you happy, but nothing works for you. I'm exhausted trying to keep up with your crazy demands, and I like Izzy.
No, you don't. You're mine for life. Izzy can eat bugs for all I care. You're literally the craziest person ever, Emma. Get help. And Sam, I like you, but you have to make up your mind. And yeah, take a stand for yourself before it's too late. No one should have that kind of control over your life. I stomped out of the room angrily, and after that day, I never spoke to Emma again. Sam tried to talk to me, but I just didn't want to deal with Emma's craziness anymore. Soon the camp ended, and we went our separate ways. I started working on my YouTube channel again, and within a few months, it started making me good money. After graduation, I had enough to start my own volunteer center. Things were going great, until one day after wrapping up a late shift, I noticed someone following me. Okay, come out, Emma. I know it's you. How did you know? Sixth sense. Also, that hideous hoodie of yours was enough to give you away. Now tell me why you're here. To apologize. After the camp, Dad got me into therapy for my erratic behavior. And what? Your stupid moves cost me the opportunity to be in a video with Mr.Beast. So unless you have a time machine and can bring that back, you may leave. Just then, Emma pulled out her phone and showed me an email. It said that Mr. Beast had agreed to visit my volunteer center and cover it in his next video. How did you? Told you I knew him personally. I know it's tough, but please forgive me. I'm trying to be a better person. I don't know. It might take me some time, but maybe I'll get there. Take all the time in the world that you want to. Also, I kinda have a surprise for you. If it's one of your freaky dolls.
How about a freaky friend?
Sam? What now? Wow!
I like you, Izzy. I've liked you since the day I saw you, and I always will. You make me stronger and so much happier.
But what about Emma? He deserves someone smart and pretty like you. Besides, he was never in love with me.
So, what do you think? Give us a chance?
Maybe. But first, won't you kiss me already?